It is a welterweight showdown between KO Covington and Lawler. So here is the inimitable, ruthless Lawler. They just don't make fighters like this anymore. The former UFC welterweight champion becoming the first member of the American top team to be belted with a UFC title.
This guy has tremendous ground technique, and his ability to pass guard and get to a dominant position is elite.
All right, so we get another look tonight at the perennial contender, KO Covington, and so much is made of the antics outside the octagon and on social media that we lose sight of just how dominant a welterweight fighter this is. Look what he did against Damian Maia. Look what he has done against matchups that stylistically maybe don't favor him. KO Covington is one of the most dominant welterweights in the world, and tonight represents another opportunity for him to prove as much.
This guy is taking shots to the jaw that would put many fighters unconscious and pressed forward as if nothing happened. His chin is legendary.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Lawler is 6 years his senior. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 28 wins, 12 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, USA, Ruthless Robbie. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, USA, KO Chaos Covington. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean.
Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fighting out of the southpaw stance. Effective punch there by Covington. Trying to establish that jab once again. Covington gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Takedown, no problem there. And now is where things could get really interesting. Oh, lands that punch. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Lawler. Well, just because you're on your back doesn't mean you can't throw offense. Staying busy here, you like to see that, Joe.
And back to full guard.
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Switching stances here. Sound defensively here as he stays upright. Double leg takedown, no good. See what he can do here in the clinch.
Robbie defends. Great takedown defense right there. Very nicely done.
Oh, a lot of volume here. Good series of strikes there.
Cannot get it.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, shucks his opponent to the ground. Too easy.
Moves into north-south.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Lawler. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Look at this. He's got that arm secured. He's got the Americana. He's got it. Now he wants to lift that elbow up while pushing that hand down. Stunning.
And there it is.
Stunning, and he really made it look easy. He was forced to tap. He got locked into that submission, and there was nowhere to go.
Yeah, that is high-level grappling right there as he gets the win tonight here by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight.
And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is calling stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 35 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, KO Covington.
Well, at this point, all that is left is the celebration, and it's nice to see this fighter sharing a moment with his coaches and training partners after the big submission win here tonight. He had no shortage of naysayers coming in. A lot of people said he couldn't come in here and submit a foe of this quality. Well, that should mute the masses a little bit. That should set him up for a big fight moving forward. Tonight, though, as I mentioned, all about the celebration, and it is on in the corner. All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Colby Chaos Covington and Robbie Lawler. So here's the former American Top Team staple, former UFC welterweight champion, ruthless Robbie Lawler. Hard to tell the recent history of the UFC welterweight division without talking about Robbie Lawler. So many fight of the nights, so many seminal moments for the San Diego, California-born ruthless Robbie Lawler.
This guy is taking shots to the jaw that would put many fighters unconscious and pressed forward as if nothing happened. His chin is legendary.
All right, so we get another look tonight at the perennial contender, Colby Covington, and so much is made of the antics outside the octagon and on social media that we lose sight of just how dominant a welterweight fighter this is. Look what he did against Damian Maia. Look what he has done against matchups that stylistically maybe don't favor him. Colby Covington is one of the most dominant welterweights in the world, and tonight represents another opportunity for him to prove as much.
This guy has incredible takedown defense. Out of all the fighters in the UFC, he's amongst the most difficult to get to the mat.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Lawler is 6 years his senior. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 28 wins, 12 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, ruthless Robbie Lawler! And now his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, USA, Colby Chaos Covington. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon for this one.
You ready? Let's go!
Just out of range with the straight left hand. Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Finds his range with the jab. Beautiful entry as he secures the double leg takedown. And now is where things could get really interesting. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Lawler.
He lands a big shot from the bottom.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Lawler.
Big punch from the bottom. And he's up.
Switching stances here. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Lawler gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Oh, he left his head wide open to absorb that straight hand. He has shown a vulnerability here by leaning in right into his opponent's range. Looks like he's in on a double leg takedown, Joe. Unable to finish it.
That one hurt. He clipped him. Really missed with that right hand.
Oh, slipped that left hand well, Joe. Right hand upstairs. Nicely done as he gets the double leg takedown.
Oh, he connected with that right hand.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Robbie Lawler.
Good punch.
Midway through round 1. Now closes the distance. And now trying to take the back.
He's got his back, he's got the choke. That choke is deep. This choke is getting tighter and tighter. He may have to tap. That's it.
And there it is.
He got the choke for the tap.
Well, you can tell he has been working hard on his submissions in his training camp. That was a near-perfect setup on that choke. Sunk it in deep, and the opponent had no choice but to tap out or go to sleep. He chose to tap out.
And here we see it from another angle. Beautiful technique here, and the tap. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 35 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Colby Chaos Covington.
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and how good was that? I mean, you talk about maximizing a UFC showcase, and that's a great example of doing just that. You see him sharing a moment here with his coaches, his training partners, and you can be sure that with the hard work done and the hay in the barn, that these guys are going to be celebrating deep into the night after a submission win like this.
Let me talk to you for just a quick moment.